What what is going on, YouTube? Okay, this right here is Highway Racer. This is a game I've been playing for a few days now. I don't mind it. I do have the modified edition. If you look up at my money and my coins, this game is a modded type game. So this game is not your normal type game. So the game has been modded, so it is basically do what the hell you want and get away with it type badge. So I don't really care about my screen recorder type deal, so you really don't really need that. I am going to go in and I need to turn the sound down, because with the sound being up and the music being up, I may just turn it down just a little bit, because I know for a fact that it's going to be a bad thing if I get into trouble with it. So what we're going to do is we're going to go into here and we are going to go to VIP points. So I'm going to take this car out, which is a stock vehicle, hit the race button, and get right into this highway racing. Should be a fun episode. So there's my car. I may need to turn the volume down just a little. So there's your control panel, your settings, audio. I'm going to turn it down just a tad, just so you guys can hear me. Okay, this is going to crash. I already know it. I already know this thing's going to crash, so it doesn't really matter. Basically with this mod, it's different than what your mod would have been. So this mod has all the money to basically buy all your upgrades and your mods, but it doesn't have like all the cars and the levels unlocked. So with that, you get all the money, but you don't get all the cars. So you still get to play the game and it's still enjoyable. Just you don't have to work so hard for your money, and you never have to go broke, which is a nice feature, you know. I like playing modded games because you get things that most people wouldn't. Like you can get all the vehicles and never have to worry about running low on money and having to work and do for it. But modded games are a lot more difficult if you are someone that doesn't know how to mod, which is another thing that you got to watch out for too. Because if you have a modded game, you can crash your system, and I just failed that miserably. I missed it because that cop went in front of me. So with that, you see, like, that's how much money total, $65. Really, you really aren't going to be able to buy anything with that. So I just gave you a taste of that. So there's my Nissan GTR. If you're ever wondering, yes, I do have the police version. So this is the GTR and police version. I have another Volkswagen. You got a ton of cars. There's a Miata as a police car, highway patrol. This right here is basically, I think it's a Scion. All the names have been changed. BMW M5. There's a 1969 Dodge Charger, which is, I think this has the 492 in it. Then you have the classic Hellcat Jeep with all its fixings. And then you got basically a Subaru and Tegra. And then you get a whole bunch of other vehicles too if you really wanted to, but I'm not going to get into that. But yeah, so we're going to get back into this. Of course, it's a little more difficult. I know it's a fun game to play if you know how to play it. But if you don't know how to play it, you're basically screwed. I always crash into the wall. Part of my French for that, but yeah, I crash into the wall every time because I have the tilt settings set to high, because if not, the tiltometer won't read me going through a stop or one of these checkers. Now, I almost had that game beat before, like this one. I almost had it cracked, so I almost beat it the last round, I'm going to try and beat this race, and I'm going to give you a taste of something without flags and people in it, which should be quite easy if I can get past a bunch of these. I'm using a lighter car, a heavier boat of a car, to get past all these as quick as possible. So there's the cop. Of course, I passed him. That's good. Now I won't have to worry about him pushing me out of the checkpoint, and we beat this race. So now that that race is done, we're going to be able to go into a boss. Obviously, you get a victory. You got 6,500 ain't bad, plus the bonuses. You got a loot crate and 2 exhaust tips, which you're going to need to build cars later on. You can obviously just buy the crates if you wanted to, so you basically have this guy talking to you. So you're going to have to, you see the 3 little black dots. You're going to need a required class 2 car. So we're going to go into this. So this is a class 2 vehicle, right? The Steel DM. Class 1 is a Tokyo 101. You can't really use it. See the differences? So like if I was to go down here to my N cars, like you can't use class 4 and class 5 vehicles. Your cars are basically separated by that. But really, in all reality, this car right here has 449 as a star rating, which ain't really that bad. Race rating, the race is only rated for a 220 car. So you're talking something like this, like the Wrestler or the Suburban SWI. So you're gonna have some difficulties, but with that you get 30,000 and a couple of radiator parts, which in all reality is a very, very decent thing. So this car is gonna boat like a bomb when it goes out. So I'm gonna hit the NOS button right when the lights go out, and you guys are gonna see what this thing can do. It's 3, 2, 1. This car is quick. I'm already doing 190, I'm thinking. Yeah, about 190 flying drag strip. So there was that. So I got a victory, 49 grand, which ain't bad, which is nothing, but yep. So we're gonna do another one because you have to do it again. And this one you get shocks 30,000 plus 300 crown points, which are your level up points. So, so when the lights go out, we're gonna murder them. 3, 2. I'm gonna penalty it because I really don't care. I got a second penalty, but that really doesn't matter. So we're gonna probably hit about 100, maybe 180 doing this, maybe more. But I think it's gonna be a different type deal. I think the last one's a race, so that's gonna be difficult. So congratulations, I'm level 6. 2 new cars, 2 struts, 43 grand. Reward level 6. Bonus for VIP, which is 30. Reward for race, You get all that, you know what I mean. Simple stuff, you know. So I'm gonna race him one more time and kick his ass again. And it should be a different type thing. I love this Hellcat that's on this racing logo. So we are doing a drag race against a 69 Charger and a DeLorean. So I'm in the DeLorean, he's in the Charger. So we're gonna run him. I was gonna give him a head start, but I decided against it. So we're gonna get up to 200 mile an hour and take over his lane and then go back into mine because the car just wants to tilt and I can't figure out how to fix it. So we're gonna just go with it because I don't want to get penalized for something I didn't do. But I love that black Charger. So basically that's that. Now I beat this level, so I'm gonna be here. I just upgraded myself again because of that. Now there's gonna be more bosses in this game, but I really don't care about it. So we are gonna go into cars of choice, and as you can see, I unlocked 2 new cars there. 1 more level and I unlocked the Hellcat. So I want to see what I can buy. Oh, what the heck is this thing? It looks like a Pontiac G8 mixed with a pickup truck. Literally the front end looks like a G8. Like, ugh. Nope, thank you. I'm gonna go into campaign again. We're gonna do a race, and this is gonna be very easy. So 700 crown points, 8,000 cash, and 2 struts. So, let's do it. Let's do this real quick. It should be easy. I can do this, no problem. Oh yeah, this will be an easy race. Alright. So we're gonna boot it real quick. I'm gonna bump him because I know I'm not gonna get past him because he's gonna be a dick. But yeah, this is a DeLorean. These cars were famous because of the Back to the Future movies. I like this car. It's got good handling, but the game's got very nice graphics. I love this game to death, but you can understand where I'm coming from with this. Oh, now I got a cop on me. Lovely. So I'm gonna nos it and just destroy him. I got a risk factor for almost swiping out. We are flying down a highway. I think this is in Tokyo or Japan. So, no, not the semi. I do not want to wreck out. We're 78% done the race, now 80. Risk of 20 because I almost smoked that semi. I don't use brakes. Brakes are for losers. Brakes may save your life, but I don't believe in brakes. Brakes equal death. So, there we go with that. So, this is highway racing. This is highway racing, by the way, what I'm playing. So, if you guys enjoyed this, please let me know. But there's a Dodge Ram, of course. I love this car, this truck, but I got to go up one more level to get it, and it's 600,000. There's the Hellcat. I'm sorry for the lock bar on it, but you can tell that's obviously a Challenger. Ugh. Sorry, part of my language. BMW. There's the Nissan Skyline at 9. So there's the Skyline. Mustang GT. Then you got the BMW. Then you got an Audi R8. Subaru. Or Toyota Supra, I mean. Looked like a Subaru for 1 minute. BMW M4. Nissan GTR, which I do have it in the police version, which looks retarded. Have you ever seen a Nissan GTR in a highway patrol form? No. Volkswagen Golf. I call it the Xavier wagon because of the X on the front of the hood. So, yeah. But my name is Mr. Taco. Big shout out to Night Owl Joker. Big shout out to Batney 24. Another shout out's going out to Sandman Lion 7 for getting me back into this. Hashtag Night Owl Squad, hashtag Taco Squad. But yeah, my name is Mr. Taco and I is out.